national anthem. Event 23, the women's 12 and under 100 meter backstroke. Heat 1, please proceed to the blocks. Heats 2 and 3, you should be at the clerk of course. In the water, we have event 23, the women's 12 and under 100 meter backstroke. In lane 3, Brinley Dismang, I-fly. Lane 4, Nellie Jeniser, I-fly. And lane 5, Sophia Gwen, I-fly. Heat 2, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 3 and 4, proceed to the clerk of course. In the water, we have heat 2 of the women's 12 and under 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Ava Twait, I-fly. Lane 2, Lucia Leza Parks, I-fly. Lane 3, Anna Bayan, I-fly. Lane 4, Addie Meyer, I-fly. Lane 5, Mingmei Lametta, I-fly. Lane 6, Addie Achenbach, I-fly. Lane 7, Emma O'Neill, I-fly. And in lane 8, also from I-fly, Gabby Gerke. Heat 3, proceed to the starting block. Heats 4 and 5 to the clerk of course. And this is heat 3 of 8 of the women's 12 and under 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Ella Busali, I-fly. Lane 2, Ainsley Giesing, dash. Lane 3, Haley Ortman, ice. Lane 4, Malin Woltz, blast. Lane 5, Piper Tisdall, PSC. Lane 6, Madigan Stokel, CIA. Lane 7, Dublin McGrain, blast. And in lane 8, Emily Liu, I-fly. Heat 4, proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 5 and 6 to the clerk of course. And in the water, we have heat 4 of 8 of the women's 12 and under 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Grace Kerr, PSC. Lane 2, Elsie Landon, I-Fly. Lane 3, Nora Landon, I-Fly. Lane 4, Kinsley Smith, I-Fly. Lane 5, Aubrey Giesing, Dash. Lane 6, Samantha Sheets, I-Fly. And lane 7, Lily Mason, Blast. Heat 5, proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 6 and 7 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 5 of 8 of event 23, women 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Madeline Klinkenborg, Blast. Lane 2, Maeve Wass, I-Fly. Lane 3, Barry Stoltzel, Ice. Lane 4, Cameron Chebkes, Unattached. Lane 5, Mandy Pleasure, CIA. Lane 6, Elise Cluse, Dash. Lane 7, Lillian Blackman, PSC. And lane 8, Tenley Michael, PSC. Heat 6, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 7 and 8 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 6 of 8, event 23, women 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Alina Zhang, I fly. Lane 2, Sophia Liu, ice. Lane 3, Liv Gustafsson. Lane 4, aquatics. Lane 4, Cameron Cunningham, PSC. Lane 5, Sophia Kelly, PSC. Lane 6, Isabel Zazoya, unattached. Lane 7, Erin Chen, iFly. Lane 8, Isabel Ersenberger, CIA. Heat 7 to the starting blocks. Heat 8 to the clerk of course, and event 24, the men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Heat 1, please proceed to the clerk of course. In the water, we have heat 7 of 8 of event 23, the women 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Lane 1, Marley Kramer, CIA. Lane 2, Poppy Sickler, dash. Lane 4, Gabby Whitney, iFly. Lane 5, Peyton Lawley, lane 4, aquatic. Lane 6, Tabitha Tallman, PSC. Lane 7, Katie Stone, CIA. Lane 8, Maggie Gwen, iFly. Heat 8 to the starting blocks. Event 24, the men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Heats 1 and 2 to the clerk of course. And this is our 8th and final heat of event 23, women 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. In lane 2, Molly Snyder, dash. Lane 3, Alexis Hergenreder, CIA. Lane 4, Kate Trosper, CIA. Lane 5, Jaya Stacy, PSC. Lane 6, Lily Anktel, unattached. Lane 7, Gretchen Gierke, iFly. And lane 8, Jenna Farwell, lane 4, aquatic. Event 24, men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Heat 1, proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3 to the clerk of course. And in the water, we have heat 1 of 6, event 24, the men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Lane 3, Theo Estapa, iFly. Lane 4, Kento Sugiyama, iFly. And in lane 5, Andy Wang, iFly. Heat 2, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 3 and 4 to the Clerca course. Swimming now, we have Heat 2 of 6 of event 24, men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Lane 1, Oliver LaRue, blast. Lane 2, Henry Shao, ice. Lane 3, Evan Lin, blast. Lane 4, Ty Hartsock, blast. Lane 5, Faisal Hamze, I-fly. Lane 6, Tyler Wong, CIA. Lane 7, John Ford, I-fly. Lane 8, Owen Downey, I-fly. 3, proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 4 and 5 to the clerk of course. And this is heat 3 of 6, event 24, men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Oliver Schau, ice. Lane 2, Brendan Doherty, PSC. Lane 3, Max Jeffries, CIA. Lane 4, Jackson Draheim, CIA. Lane 5, Luke Hergenrieder, CIA. Lane 6, Owen Whelan, CIA. Lane 7, Nate Weirtney, iFly. Lane 8, Michael Hanna, ice. Heat 4, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 5 and 6 to the clerk of course. This is heat 4 of 6, event 24, men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. Lane 1, Daniel Bartelt, blast. Lane 2, Henry Castle, blast. Lane 3, Joel Bilskemper, iFly. Lane 4, Peter Whitnable, iFly. Lane 5, Lincoln Easter, blast. Lane 6, Luke Tisdall, PSC. Lane 7, Brady Hartsock, blast. Lane 8, Link Ortman, ice. And we have some results of event 23, women 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. In 10th place, Jenna Farwell, lane 4 aquatics. 9th, Katie Stone, CIA. 8th, Gabby Weirtney, iFly. 7, Lily Anktel, unattached. 6, Tabitha Tallman, piranhas. Place 5, Jaya Stacy, piranhas. 4, Gretchen Gierke, iFly. 3, Peyton Lally, lane 4. Second, Liv Gustafson, lane 4, and with a time of 1:15.06. In first place, Kate Trosper, CIA. Heat 5 to the starting blocks. Heat 6 to the clerk of course, and event 25, women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. Heat 1, please proceed to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 5 of 6, event 24, the men 12 and under, 100-meter backstroke. In lane 1, Mason Woltz, blast. Lane 2, Max Mako, I-fly. Lane 3, Nathan Sluter, CIA. Lane 4, Gus LaRue, blast. Lane 5, Nick Poliak, I-fly. Lane 6, Rowan Fry, dash. Lane 7, Caden Bonner, PSC. And lane 8, Carson Naylor, CIA. Lane 6 to the starting blocks. Event 25, women 50-meter breaststroke, heats 1 and 2 to the clerk of course. And this is the 6th and final heat of the men's 12 and under 100-meter backstroke. In the water now, we have lane 1, Alex Engelhart, blast. Lane 2, Jonah Fry, dash. Lane 3, Ethan Landon, I-fly. Lane 4, Parker Shuffam, CIA. Lane 6, Noah Schluter, CIA. Lane 6, Lex Plaisir, CIA. Lane 7, Evan Staber, I-fly. Lane 8, Linru An, I-fly. Event 25, Heat 1, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3 to the clerk of course. Event 25, the women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke, Heat 1. Please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3 to the clerk of course. And in the water, we have our first heat of the women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 2, Nellie Jensener, I fly. Lane 3, Emma Hong, I fly. Lane 4, Ella Busali, I fly. Lane 5, Addie Meyer, I fly. Lane 6, Maeve Wass, I fly. And lane 7, Elsie Landon, I fly. 2 to the starting blocks. Heats 3 and 4 to the clerk of course. And we've got heat 2 of 8, event 25 in lane 1, Emily Liu, I-Fly. Lane 2, Lauren Filmer, CIA. Lane 3, Ainsley Giesing, Dash. Lane 4, Brinley Dismang, I-Fly. Lane 5, Dublin McGrain, Blast. Lane 6, Madigan Stokel, CIA. Lane 7, Piper Tisdall, PSC. And lane 8, Camilla Coach, I-Fly. We have some results of the event 24, 12 and under men's 100-meter backstroke. Place 10, Nick Poliak, I-Fly. 9th, Gus LaRue, Blackhawk. 8th, Lex Pleasure, CIA. 7th, Max Mako, I-Fly. 6th, Jonah Fry, Dash. 5th, Noah Schluter, CIA. 4th, Alex Engelhart, Blackhawk. Mason Waltz in 3rd, Blackhawk. Ethan Landon 2nd for I-Fly, and a time of 1:14.64. Parker Scuffum, CIA. Heat 3 to the starting blocks. Heats 4 and 5 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 3 of 8 of event 25, women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Maya Pleasure, CIA. Lane 2, Campbell Heitzman, CIA. Lane 3, Lily Mason, Blast. Lane 4, Samantha Sheets, I-Fly. Lane 5, Annabeth O'Neill, I-Fly. Lane 6, Malin Waltz, Blast. Lane 7, Lily Roulette, I-Fly. And lane 8, Rowan Hootson, CIA. Heat 4, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 5 and 6 to the clerk of course. This is heat 4 of 8, women's 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 2, Ava Twait, I-Fly. Lane 3, Katie Stone, CIA. Lane 4, Anna Bayan, I-Fly. Lane 5, Naomi Carter, I-Fly. Lane 6, Grace Kerr, PSC. Lane 7, Sophia Gwen, I-Fly. And lane 8, Gabby Whitney, I-Fly. Heat 6 to the starting blocks, heat 7 and 8 to the clerk of course. This is heat 5 of 8, event 25, women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Isabel Zazoya, unattached. Lane 2, Emma O'Neill, I-Fly. Lane 3, Isabel Ernstberger, CIA. Lane 4, Lainey Adams, I-Fly. Lane 5, Marley Kramer, CIA. Lane 6, Maggie Gwen, I-Fly. Lane 7, Lucy Nunes, I-Fly. And in lane 8, Clara Fry, dash. Heat 6 to the starting blocks. Heat 7 and 8, you may proceed to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 6 of 8 of event 25, women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Elise Kloos, dash. Lane 2, Liz Gustafson. Lane 4, aquatics. Lane 3, Elena Tucker, dash. Lane 4, Aubrey Giesing, dash. Lane 5, Kate Schafel, I-Fly. Lane 6, Jenna Farwell. Lane 4, aquatics. Lane 7, Lizzie Waterbury, dash. And lane 8, Erin Chen, I-Fly. Heat 7, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 8 to the clerk of course. And the first heat of event 26, men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke, please proceed to the clerk of course. In the water now, we have heat 7 of 8, event 25, women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Madeline Klinkenborg, blast. Lane 2, Berkeley Dismang, I-fly. Lane 4, Amelia Surma, PSC. Lane 5, Alina Zhang, I-fly. Lane 6, Mandy Plaisir, CIA. Lane 7, Greta Huberg, I-fly. And lane 8, Poppy Sickler, dash. Heat 8, you may proceed to the starting blocks. And event 26, the men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke, heats 1 and 2. Please check in with the clerk of course. And this is our 8th and final heat of the women 12 and under 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Ellie Hancock, CIA. Lane 2, Jaya Stacy, PSC. Lane 3, Cameron Jepkes, unattached. Lane 4, Hannah Gang, I-fly. Lane 5, Kate Trosper, CIA. Lane 6, Lily Anktel, unattached. Lane 7, Peyton Lawley. Lane 4, Aquatics. And in lane 8, Mingmei Lumeta, I-fly. Event 26 is next, men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. Heat 1, proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3, check in with the clerk of course. And starting us off with heat 1 of 5, event 26, men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Theo Estapa, I-fly. Lane 2, Andy Wang, I-fly. Lane 3, Raul Villacris, I-fly. Lane 4, Tai Hartsock, blast. Lane 5, Kento Sugiyama, I-fly. Lane 6, Peter Whitnable, I-fly. Lane 7, Cooper Lorenz, I-fly. And lane 8, Nate Whitney, I-fly. Heat 2, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 3 and 4 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 2 of 5, event 26, men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. Lane 1, Oliver Schau, ice. Lane 2, Brendan Doherty, PSC. Lane 3, Owen Whelan, CIA. Lane 4, Daniel Bartelt, blast. Lane 5, Henry Chow, ice. Lane 6, Link Ortman, ice. Lane 7, Luke Hergenreeder, CIA. And lane 8, Grayson Easter, blast. Heat 3, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 4 and 5 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 3 of 5, event 26, men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. Lane 1, Henry Castle. Lane 2, Evan Lynn. Lane 3, Joel Bilskemper, I-fly. Lane 4, Evan Staber, I-fly. Lane 5, Jackson Draheim, CIA. Lane 6, John Ford, I-fly. Lane 7, Linru on, I-fly. And lane 8, Henry McDonald, I-fly. Heat 4, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 5 to the clerk of course. Our next event, event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. Heat 1, please proceed to the clerk of course. This is heat 4 or 5 of the men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1, Gus LaRue, blast. Lane 2, Max Jeffries, CIA. Lane 3, Nick Polyak, I-fly. Lane 4, Fazal Hemze, I-fly. Lane 5, Michael Hanna, ice. Lane 6, Rowan Fry, dash. Lane 7, Lincoln Easter, blast. And lane 8, Carson Naylor, CIA. Heat 5 to the starting blocks. Our next event, event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. Heats 1 and 2, please check in with the clerk of course. Swimming now is our fifth and final heat of the men's 12 and under 50-meter breaststroke. In lane 1, Brady Hartsock, Blast. Lane 2, Max Mako, I-Fly. Lane 3, Noah Schluter, CIA. Lane 4, Calvin Heitzman, CIA. Lane 5, Lex Plaisir, CIA. And in lane 6, Alex Engelhart, Blast. Lane 7, Nathan Schluter, CIA. And in lane 8, Vivek Rajan, I-Fly. Event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle, heat 1. Please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3 to the clerk of course. This is event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle, heat 1 of 10. Swimming in lane 3, Emma Hong, I-Fly. Lane 4, Erin Chen, I-Fly. In lane 5, Addie Meyer, I-Fly. Heat 2, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 3 and 4 to the clerk of course. This is heat 2 of 10, event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. In lane 1, Emily Liu, I-Fly. Lane 2, Ella Busali, I-Fly. Lane 3, Samantha Sheets, I-Fly. Lane 4, Nellie Jenniser, I-Fly. Lane 5, Annabeth O'Neill, I-Fly. Lane 6, Maya Pleasure, CIA. And lane 7, Camelia Koch, I-Fly. Heat 3 to the starting blocks. Heats 4 and 5 to the clerk of course. In the water is Heat 3 of 10, Event 27, Women 12 and Under, 50-meter freestyle. In Lane 1, Ainsley Jessing, Dash. Lane 2, Haley Ortman, Ice. Lane 3, Piper Tisdall, PSC. Lane 4, Gabby Gerke, I-Fly. Lane 5, Naomi Carter, I-Fly. Lane 6, Madigal Stokel, CIA. Lane 7, Lily Roulette, I-Fly. And in Lane 8, Addie Achenbach, I-Fly. Heat 4, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 5 and 6 to the clerk of course. This is Heat 4 of 10, Event 27, Women 12 and Under, 50-meter freestyle. In Lane 1, Campbell Heitzman, CIA. Lane 2, Rowan Hutzel, CIA. Lane 3, Dublin McGrain, Blast. Lane 4, Lily Mason, Blast. Lane 5, Lauren Filmer, CIA. Lane 6, Zoe Satterfield, PSC. Lane 7, Claire Fry, Dash. And Lane 8, Brinley Dismang, I-Fly. Heat 6 to the starting blocks. Heat 7 and 8 to the clerk of course. Excuse me, Heat 5 to the starting blocks. This is heat 5 of event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in lane 1, Sophia Gwynn, I-fly. Lane 2, Ava Twait, I-fly. Lane 3, Malin Waltz, blast. Lane 4, Emma O'Neill, I-fly. Lane 5, Sophia Liu, ice. Lane 6, Kinsley Smith, I-fly. Lane 7, Elsie Landon, I-fly. And lane 8, Landry Askvig, CIA. Heat 6, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 7 and 8 to the clerk of course. And this is heat 6 of 10, event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in lane 1, Lucy Nunez, I-fly. Lane 2, Isabel Ernstberger, CIA. Lane 3, Abhi Gising, dash. Lane 4, Grace Kerr, PSC. Lane 5, Lucia Leza Parks, I-fly. Lane 6, Lizzie Waterbury, dash. Lane 7, Isabel Zazoya, unattached. Lane 8, Anna Bayan, I-fly. Heat 7 to the starting blocks. Heats 8 and 9 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 7 of 10, event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in lane 1, Katie Stones, CIA. Lane 2, Maeve Wass, I-fly. Lane 3, Sophia Kelly, PSC. Lane 4, Greta Huberg, I-fly. Lane 5, Louisa Berrystoltz, ice. Lane 6, Tenley Michael, PSC. Lane 7, Alina Zhang, I-fly. And lane 8, Madeline Klinkenborg, blast. Heat 8 to the starting blocks. Heats 9 and 10 to the clerk of course. In the water now, we have heat 8 of 10, event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. In lane 1, Lillian Blackman, PSC. Lane 2, Nora Landon, I-fly. Lane 3, Gabby Whitney, I-fly. Lane 4, Jenna Farwell, lane 4, aquatics. And in lane 5, Poppy Sickler, dash. Lane 6, Berkeley Dismaying, I-Fly. 7, Cameron Cunningham, PSC. And lane 8, Elena Tucker, dash. Heat 9, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 10, you should be at the clerk of course. Our next event, event 28, men 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. Heat 1, please proceed to the clerk of course. This is heat 9 of 10 of event 27. Lane 1, Elise Cluse, dash. Lane 2, Amelia Surma, PSC. Lane 3, Lainey Adams, I-Fly. Lane 4, Kate Chaffel, I-Fly. Lane 5, Alexis Hergenreeder, CIA. Lane 7, Peyton Lawley, Lane 4 Aquatics. And Lane 8, Molly Snyder, dash. Heat 10 to the starting blocks. The next event, event 28, men's 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle, heats 1 and 2. Please check in with the clerk of course. This is our final heat of event 27. In the water now is lane 1, Gretchen Gerke, I-Fly. Lane 2, Hannah Gang, I-Fly. Lane 3, Kate Trosper, CIA. Lane 4, Liv Gustafson, lane 4. In lane 5, Lily Inktel, unattached. Lane 6, J.S. Stacy, PSC. Lane 7, Ellie Hancock, CIA. And in lane 8, Tabitha Tallman, PSC. The next event, event 28, men 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle, heat 1. Please proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3, check in with the clerk of course. This is event 28, men's 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in the water, heat 1 of 6. Lane 1, Andy Wang, I-Fly. Lane 2, Nolan Munt, I-Fly. Lane 3, Kento Sigiyami, I-Fly. Lane 4, Oliver LaRue, Blast. Lane 5, Owen Downey, I-Fly. Lane 6, Raul Villacrisas, I-Fly. Lane 7, Cooper Lorenz, I-Fly. And lane 8, Colin Nunes, I-Fly. Heat 2, proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 3 and 4 to the clerk of course. In the water, we have heat 2 of 6, event 28, men's 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in lane 1, Theo Estapa, I-Fly. Lane 2, Oliver Shao, ice. Lane 3, Brendan Doherty, PSC. Lane 4, Michael Hanna, ice. Lane 5, Grayson Easter, blast. Lane 6, Ty Hartsock, blast. Lane 7, Tyler Wong, CIA. And lane 8, Marcus Gerke, I-Fly. Heat 3, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 4 and 5, check in with the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 3 of 6, event 28, men 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in lane 1, Nate Wertney, I-Fly. Lane 2, Henry Chow, ice. Lane 3, Henry McDonald, I-Fly. Lane 4, Joel Bilskemper, I-Fly. Lane 5, Evan Lynn, blast. Lane 6, Jackson Draheim, CIA. Lane 7, Faisal Hamze, I-Fly. And in lane 8, Luke Hergenrader, CIA. Heat 4, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 5 and 6 to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 4 of 6, event 28, men 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in lane 1, Nick Polyak, I-Fly. Lane 2, Carson Naylor, CIA. Lane 3, Lin Rue, on, I-Fly. Lane 4, Link Ortman, ice. Lane 5, John Ford, I-Fly. Lane 6, Henry Castle, blast. Lane 7, Daniel Partel, blast. And in lane 8, Brady Hartsock, blast. Heat 5, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 6, to the clerk of course. And our next event, event 29, women 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly. Heat 1, please proceed to the clerk of course. In the water now is heat 5 of 6, event 28. In lane 1, Gus LaRue, Blast. Lane 2, Max Jeffries, CIA. Lane 3, Rowan Fry, Dash. Lane 4, Vivek Rajan, iFly. Lane 5, Nathan Schluter, CIA. Lane 6, Peter Whitnable, iFly. Lane 7, Alex Engelhart, Blast. And lane 8, Luke Tisdall, PSC. Heat 6, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Event 29, heats 1 and 2, please proceed to the clerk of course. Swimming now, we have heat 6, our final heat of event 28, men's 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle. Jonah Fry is in lane 1 from Dash. Lane 2, Noah Schluter, CIA. Lane 3, Lex Plaisir, CIA. Lane 4, Parker Scuffman, CIA. Lane 5, Ethan Landon, iFly. Lane 6, Calvin Heitzman, CIA. Lane 7, Caden Bonner, PSC. And in lane 8, Mason Woltz, Blast. Event 29, women 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly. Heat 1, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heats 2 and 3, to the clerk of course. In the water now is event 29, women 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly. This is heat 1 of 3. In lane 1, Nora Landon, I fly. Lane 2, Maggie Gwen, I fly. Lane 3, Lillian Blackman, PSC. Lane 4, Sophia Kelly, PSC. Lane 5, Cameron Cunningham, PSC. Lane 6, Lucy Nunes, I fly. And lane 7, Mingmeng Lumeta, I fly. We have some results for event 25, the women 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In 10th place, Ellie Hancock, CIA. 9th, Mingmei Lumeta, I fly. 8th, Peyton Lawley, lane 4 aquatics. 7th, Lily Anktel, unattached. 6th, Cameron Chebbies, unattached. Place 5th, Liv Gustafson, lane 4 aquatics. 4th place, Kate Schafel, I fly. 3rd place, Jaya Stacy, Piranhas. 2nd place, Hannah Gong, I fly. And in 1st place, Kate Trosper with a time of 40:15. Heat 2, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 3, to the clerk of course. Event 30, the men 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly. Heat 1, please proceed to the clerk of course. Heat 2 of 3, event 29, lane 1, Elena Tucker, dash. Lane 3, Marley Kramer, CIA. Lane 4, Alexis Hergengreeter, CIA. Lane 5, Sophia Lowe, ice. Lane 6, Tabitha Tallman, PSC. Lane 7, Tenley Michael, PSC. Lane 8, Kate Schafel, I fly. Some results of event 26, men 12 and under, 50-meter breaststroke. In 10th place, Grayson Easter, Blackhawk. 9th, Joel Bilskemper, I fly. 8th, Rowan Fry, dash. 7th, Max Mako, I fly. 6th, Vivek Rajan, I fly. 5th, Brady Hartsock, Blackhawk. 4th, Alex Engelhart, Blackhawk. 3rd, Noah Sluter, CIA. 2nd, Lex Plaisir, CIA. And in 1st place with a time of 40:74, Calvin Heitzman, CIA. Heat 3, you may proceed to the starting blocks. Event 30, men 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly, heats 1 and 2. Please check in with the clerk of course. This is our third and final heat of event 29, women 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly in lane 1, Berkeley Dismang, I-Fly. Lane 2, Ellie Hancock, CIA. Lane 3, Molly Snyder, Dash. Lane 4, Hannah Gang, I-Fly. Lane 5, Gretchen Gierke, I-Fly. Lane 7, Mandy Plaisir, CIA. And lane 8, Amelia Sturma, PSC. And some results from event 27, women 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in 10th place, Gabby Whitney, I-Fly. 9th, Tabitha Tallman, Piranhas. 8th, Alexis Hergenreiter, CIA. 7th, Peyton Lawley, Lane 4 Aquatics. 6th, Lily Engtel, Unattached. 5th, Gretchen Gierke, I-Fly. 4th, Kate Trosper, CIA. 3rd, Liv Gustafson, Lane 4 Aquatics. 2nd, Jaya Stacy, Piranhas. And in first place, Hannah Gang, I-Fly, with the time of 29:69. Event 30, men 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly, heat 1, please proceed to the starting blocks. Heat 2, to the clerk of course. This is event 30, men 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly, heat 1 of 2, lane 3, Henry McDonald, I-Fly. Lane 4, Luke Tisdall, PSC. And in lane 5, Lincoln Easter, Blast. Some results of event 28, men 12 and under, 50-meter freestyle in 10th place, Brady Hartstock, Blackhawk. 9th, Jonah Fry, Dash. 8th, Calvin Heitzman, CIA. 7th, Rowan Fry, Dash. 6th, Noah Schluter, CIA. 5th, Lex Plaisir, CIA. 4th, Caden Bonner, Piranhas. 3rd, Parker Scuffum, CIA. 2nd, Ethan Landon, I-Fly. And in first place, Mason Waltz with a time of 29:95. Heat 2, you may proceed to the starting blocks. And in the water is our final heat, final event, event 30, men 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly. In lane 1, Mason Waltz, blast. Lane 2, Max Mako, I-fly. Lane 3, Jonah Fry, dash. Lane 4, Ethan Landon, I-fly. Lane 5, Parker Scuffum, CIA. Lane 6, Evan Staber, I-fly. Lane 7, Caden Bonner, PSC. And in lane 8, Grayson Easter, blast. And some results of event 29, women 12 and under, 100-meter butterfly. In 10th place, Amelia Surma, Piranhas. 9th, Ellie Hancock, CIA. 8th, Molly Snyder, dash. 7th, Berkeley Dismang, I-fly. 6th, Tenley Michael, Piranhas. 5th, Lucy Nunes, I-fly. 4th, Kate Schafel, I-fly. 3rd, Gretchen Gierke, I-fly. 2nd, Tabitha Tallman, Piranhas. And in first place with a time of 1:11.89 is Hannah Gang, I-fly.